Hello, everybody. Welcome to Raymond's podcast. It's me, Raymond. Man, it's good to be back. Oh, hold up. Man, I got a cough. Sorry. Guys, man, I'm back. It feels so good to be back at the podcast. I apologize that I disappeared for a couple months. If I'm not mistaken, 3 or 4 months I was gone. Sorry. Long story short to explain. The reason is I decided, is either keep going with the podcast and have my mediocre life and trying to fix it while I'm doing the podcast at the same time, or just give up the podcast and work on yourself. And I said, let me give up on the podcast and we'll start working myself. And man, it was the best decision I ever did. I feel fantastic. And man, guys, I will be doing podcasts weekly. I have the time. Man, everything is going out so smoothly. Any bump that's going to happen throughout, my journey is going to happen. But it's not going to stop me making content for you guys. I got a lot of news, so let's cover them real quick so we can start for our podcast. So, rule number 1, guys. Yes, I will do video podcasts. Man, I'm very happy and very excited to start doing the video podcast. Man, I learned all the tricks. I learned all the editing. I learned everything, guys, for the podcast. As well as I did upgraded my entire gear. I have a new computer, as well as I have an audio interface. So the audio is going to be even higher quality. Everything is going to be just like a professional podcast. So I'm very happy for myself. I did the upgrade as well. I got some good headphones. I did of everything. So I'm excited to show you guys on, what I have to offer for you guys for the podcast. So that's number 1, video podcast. I cannot wait. This episode is not going to be video because it's going to be a catching up. So the next video is going to be now, it's going to be the start of video podcasts. So they're going to be uploaded at YouTube. Raymond's podcast. I will be linking, the YouTube channels, everything on the descriptions of every podcast. So you can search me up. So as well, I created an Instagram page that is called Raymond's Podcast. So at the moment, the YouTube and the Instagram, they have nothing. They have no content, no photo, nothing yet. So I'm going to be adding that very soon. So I'm just trying to find the perfect picture that represents the podcast. So I'm thinking, obviously a picture of me representing what the podcast has to offer for you guys. So I'm trying to find the perfect picture. So I'm very excited for that. What other great news I can say? Yes, so second news, guys. I'm very excited to announce I will be having guests on my podcast. So at the moment, obviously, it's going to be all of my friends, all of my brothers. So they're going to be in the podcast. So they're not going to be only just one time. They're going to be appearing a couple episodes. Sometimes I will do it. We're going to do 3 people, sometimes 4, sometimes just me and my friend. So it's gonna be a lot of variety for you guys. So we're gonna be having great stories to talk. It's just gonna be a nice podcast so you guys can listen. It's just gonna be fantastic for all of us. So I'm very excited for that. I hope, in the future I can bring a celebrities, somebody with a big name for the podcast. It's going to be just fantastic. I imagine myself being there. So, yeah, man. So, I hope everybody doing pretty well. I'm doing fantastic. I'm very excited. I'm sorry if I mispronounce stuff. I know I'm getting better, but you gotta get used to it a little bit to the time being. So I apologize. Let's kick up talking about the news. So I'm I'm starting a video podcast. I said, having my YouTube channel and my Instagram page, as well having guests. So that's fantastic. What else? Any other news? I'm thinking is any other thing. I think we pretty much at the moment cover it. So guys, get ready. So every week we're gonna be uploading podcasts. So I highly guarantee you that. Yes, I remember one more thing. Is that it is going to be I forgot. Come on, man, that's fucking funny. I completely forgot. Okay, got it. Yeah, so I got a big surprise for the video podcast. I have an amazing idea for the podcast. I don't want to spoil it. So at the moment, I don't know if it's gonna work. So I think tomorrow or today, I'm gonna test it out to see if it works. If not, in the video podcast that I'll be doing my home, I will tell you what I had in mind. So I hope it works. If not, I will try my best to try and find solutions what can work. Because I know the audio is going to be, it's not going to be perfect for what I'm trying to do. So I hope it stays perfect, So let's see how it goes. So what else? Yeah, a fantastic news, guys, is that it's mediocre, honestly, but at the same time it's good for myself, if you can say it like that. In my job, a bigger company bought my company, right? Not my, it's not mine, but bought the company I'm working for. They are doing a lot of changes, right? And they're doing basically anything on their power to save money, change things, do their things their own way, right? So they changed my entire hours. I'm happy that I'm not working anymore 12 to 14 hours. And I actually worked 12 to 14 hours for almost 8 months, 7 months, I believe. 8 to 7 months working 12 to 14 hours every single day, except Saturdays. And Sundays it's only like 10 or 9 hours or 8. So I'm happy that it's over. Now I'm working 8 to 6 hours because now I'm working my hours. I'm managing my hours to be just 40. I cannot have not one singular hour of overtime, right? So 1 week I work Sunday to Thursday, right? And the other week I work the entire week except Wednesday. So only have now 1 day off 1 week, and the other week I have 2 days off. So that feels good and helps me a lot on my personal progress as well as for the podcast. So that's the most I'm gonna take advantage. So man, I'm excited. I talk all my friends to start the podcast, to be my guest, and all of them say yes. So cannot wait, man, to start. I think next week I'll be having 2 episodes, me solo, and the second one with a guest. I believe the guest is going to be uploaded first, and the solo is going to be the video podcast with what idea I'm trying to do. So I hope I can do it in the weekend. So guys, this is all the news I had to offer so far, and for me all of them are great news and not a single bad news. So the only bad news I have is that I wish I did this sooner, but it happened, and it took long for a reason, me coming back to the podcast, but that's nothing. So I have some great stories to tell you guys, what things are been going on in my life, anything interesting, anything cool, just guys, letting you guys know what's been going on so you guys can catch up, basically. So man, I've been going shopping lately a lot because I'm finally I'm finally happy. I'm not done with my grind, but I'm done with my money savings grind. I'm not, spending every single penny on my paycheck or just going wild, but I'm buying stuff that I need, buying clothes, buying watches, buying perfume, buying shoes that I lack of, because since I left Puerto Rico, I haven't bought nothing. Since I've been here almost 9 months, I have to say 9 months. And man, I haven't bought nothing for myself rather than material, for my home, and for my progress in life. But clothes, nothing like that. I was wearing the same stuff that I had from Puerto Rico. So now I've been buying stuff, spoiling myself a little bit and enjoying it. It feels good to buy stuff. Yeah, I think that the reason I mentioned it up, man, something I'm noticing, man, the malls lately, all of them that I went through, not all of them, the malls that I went, 2 of them, man, they are completely dead, and I think the mall era is dying, because, man, like, they didn't look good, and a lot of malls are going through the same progress, and Puerto Rico is the same thing. And I don't know in other states, because I haven't went to any other malls in United States, so I cannot confirm my theory of the malls are dying. But the 2 malls that I went, they called Eastgate Mall and Cincinnati Mall. It's the main mall of Cincinnati, and the both of them are completely dead. Cincinnati Mall is dead. You cannot enter. The only thing that is holding its name is the structure of the mall, but not even that, I believe. Man, that mall is completely dead. I remember in 2015 to 14, the mall was closed. Yeah, it was dead still, right? But it had a Kohl's, and the Kohl's are as big as a mall has on JCPenney's, right? They had the full store. So the Cincinnati Mall had a Kohl's, so they had a full store. So you can enter the Kohl's, and the Kohl's had an entrance to the mall, so you can enter to the Kohl's and you can go to the mall. And the entire mall is dead. Like, no store is open. All of them are fucking closed, and it was just amazing to me seeing that, right? So basically the mall was being used and just open just for people just to walk around, jog, do their exercises if they need to, and pretty much it, and go to Kohl's or I don't know if there was another store that are open, but the only one I knew was Kohl's. And yeah, that's it. Now, I think it was COVID. Well, could have been sooner. Who knows? Because I don't know. They closed it, so you can't enter no more. I think it was COVID that did that, but I don't know. Yeah, man, Cincinnati Mall, RIP, is gone. What other mall? Yeah, the Eastgate Mall. So the same time, 2014 or 15, it was actually my 3rd or 4th time that I went there. Let's say my 5th and last. Since that day I haven't gone. Since I got here, I haven't went to that mall. So I just said, damn, let me go to Eastgate Mall, because that mall was fire since I was a kid. And it was. So when I was a kid, Eastgate, man, it was a big mall. Very very chill in my opinion. This store was just for me, all this story, how the mall was built, it was so creative. Like, man, I want to be here shopping, that's how the mall feel like, man, I want to go here and just enjoy yourself, go eat, go shopping. Man, it was a good day at the mall. That's how that mall felt in my eyes when I was a kid. So I remember that mall having a mini basketball court, having I think 3 half-court basketball courts, right? And I don't remember how much it was, but I know it was really expensive. It basically, you just stay there while your parents go shopping, and you just play basketball there and hoop, man, just chilling. I think it was like $150 just for 30-minute, or no, I think it was an hour or 2. I don't know. I remember it was very expensive, so I never went there, sadly. But they have a mini golf course in the mall, and I went there. So I remember it cost like $11. It was pretty cheap for what it offered. And it was 40 holes, 42, 43. And the 43 of them, man, all of them, they were so creative. It was just so chilling. You just playing mini golf and just having fun, whoever you are with, you know. And it was so much fun. I remember, enjoying myself all the times I played, and it was something very cool that I like when you finish playing, because basically you play until you get tired. Like, I'm out. There's no time limit. There's nobody on your ass. Just, hey man, you done? You gotta go. Nah, it's just like, hey, I'm out. I want to go home. That's how you finish. So when you finish, there's still like I don't know how to say it. Basically, you put your golf ball there, right, and you shoot it, and if it lands on the hole, you get the next time you come from free. They give you a card, and you just play for free the next time you come. And it's pretty fun. I want to explain it a little bit more because I just explained it horrible. So basically, it's like a hole. So have you seen those games when you throw the ball? Bro, I don't know how to fucking explain it, bro. Anyways, I'm not gonna complain myself. I'm not gonna give you guys a mind fuck because man, I cannot explain it. Anyways, if you make the hole, you get a free game for the next time. And I got one. When I was a kid, and I was so pumped. I was just flexing like, hey, this shit too easy, cause just flexing like that to my mom and dad, and it was fun. So I decided to go again. I think I went 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago. I don't remember. I know it was not last week. I decided to go because I really love it. I remember the mini golf and everything. Like, fuck, I gotta go, and I want to see what store has they offer, so I can buy some stuff that I need. I went there, and man, I knew something was not up. When I arrived and I saw the parking lot, man, I knew that the mall was not gonna be good. Like, I had that feeling, but I didn't want it to be true. And man, when I parked and went inside, I saw that mall, and I was like, wow. Have you guys seen that meme of the African little kid? Oh man, it's so funny that fuck, man. If I had the video podcast, I would put it and show you guys. Anyways, I hope I can show you the video by my editing skills. If not, it was too hard. Hey, this is Future Ray. Man, to be honest, I don't know what the fuck I was saying. What little African kid? What the fuck that even means? I'm sorry, I don't remember. To be honest, I don't know what the fuck I say, so my bad, guys. Anyways, I remember seeing all that, and I was devastated, man. The mall was completely dead. The basketball store thing, it was completely gone. I'm saying of the 100% of the stores since 2014, 15, 100%, right? To now, man, a good 67% of the stores are gone. I can tell you that. Or 70% of the stores are gone. Because, man, it's just, you see the stores and you see there's no life here. It's soulless. Everybody's working there because they gotta work, obviously. But what I'm trying to say is everybody there because, I would say, I don't know, man. It's just it looks like everybody there doesn't want to be there. Man, I don't know. This is awful. Anyways, all the stores were closed. The stores I used to remember, they were closed, and a couple of them they were open. There was a pretty cool retro store that I went and bought myself a couple games there, and I really enjoyed it. I went to the mini golf course, and I thought, man, the mini golf course is closed. There's no guarantee that shit is open. Like, at some point, people will just get bored and just forget about the mini golf course. I went there, and man, it was so much fun again. Man, I went there, it looked exactly the same. I have to say a little bit more dirtier, if I say myself, because you can say the owner is the same guy. Obviously, he's a little bit more older, but the place looked exactly the same. The only downside was, I don't remember if when I was a kid it was the exact same thing, but there was no AC. You know, it was hot. It was hot, bro. It was fucking hot. It was hot, but I don't know if when I was a kid there was AC. I don't know, but it was hot. It was not. I was sweating, but it was like, you know, it's hot, man. You were hot. So I went there, man, and it was so much fun. I enjoyed myself the exact same way when I was a kid. And I was so happy. Remember, yeah, man, I went to the hole so I can win a free game. And I said, man, because I remember I went there, 5 times. And I remember from the last time, I figured out how it was. But sadly, after that, I didn't win, so I forgot. But when I went back, like everything came back to me, how it is, how you gotta shoot it, so it's always you get the hole. And I just remember, wait, it was like this, pop, and I got the free game. So now I got a nice free game. So I hope the next time I go there, I go and play. So I think I'm going there just for that and for the retro store and Route 21, because I really like that store. They got some nice clothes there, and I bought some good drip there. Not gonna lie, I fuck with Route 21. Highly recommend that store for men and women. Anyways, yeah, man, those malls were dead, and I was really sad because after that I left and I went home. And then I went and ate in Olive Garden. Pretty good. It's alright. The soups are fucking fire. I forgot the name of the soup, but man, it was good as fuck. I really enjoyed myself. And the breadsticks, that was gonna be fire. When like any restaurants that the restaurant that I went, they serve appetizers for free as like bread. They're gonna be fire. There's no bread that they serve in a restaurant that is trash. I don't know if Longhorn does it, but I know they used to give a bread, and man, it was so good. Man, I gotta go eat in Longhorn. I haven't eaten there since like 10 years. No fucking cap. No. 7 years. Yeah, more. Yeah. I haven't eaten there for 7 years. And I want to eat there because I really enjoyed my time eating there when I was a kid. So, yeah, another place to go. The malls that the malls that I did go, they were called Kenwood Town Center. Man, that was a pretty good mall. Very big. A lot of good stores. They're not closed, and they were good. They have even They even had a Gucci store, a Louis Vuitton store, and a lot of expensive brands, and it was pretty cool. I went to the stores, not how I imagined it for me. I thought they were gonna be like how the celebrities, they always dress, Gucci, stuff like that. I thought I was gonna find like those type of clothes, but all I see was like perfumes and a couple of jackets. I didn't see much. I think that store doesn't sell those couple things. I don't know. I don't know nothing about those type of luxurious stores. Anyways, I really like that mall. It's pretty good, as well as the nearest to my home. It's like 10 minutes away, So it's even better. So I can go to shopping. Hey, I need something. Go to the mall, enjoy myself, and buy some stuff. The other mall I went, what is it called? Yeah, I went to the Eastgate, Cincinnati that were closed. Yeah, I went to the Outlet Mall. And man, that Outlet Mall in Cincinnati, oh man, it's so cool. Again, I remember going when I was a kid, and it was the exact same experience. I love the stores. I went to all of them. I bought a lot of good stuff. I bought some good perfume. Man, I really enjoyed myself at that store. Not that store, at that outlet. I bought a lot of good stuff. I bought some snacks there. They have some peanuts that you can have. Man, they were delicious. Man, I enjoy myself in the mall. My niece told me that there's another mall. I think it's called Liberty Mall, something like that. Something Liberty. I text her to know where it is. She told me that mall is pretty good, pretty fancy, and it's pretty good. So it's not that or nothing. So I'm gonna go there to see what they had to offer, what I buy, because I'm going to enjoy myself, doing a little more shopping, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, what else? Yeah, that's the malls, like 4 malls that I went, now 5th. I want to see what else, what any other malls. Man, also going to them thrift stores, they're fire, man. You can find some good stuff there, some steals. Man, I love shopping at thrift stores because you can find a lot of gold stuff. You can find gold by meaning what you find valuable. Man, these mispronunciations are horrible, but you can find gold there, and it's fun. I really like it. I found some cool stuff that I needed. If I bought it in a store, it's gonna cost me the triple. So I have saved a lot of good money for stuff that are basic that I need. So I've been like almost 30 minutes. So I'm not gonna be talking too much, guys, because I really want to work out on the video podcast, and this was a nice little update so you guys can catch up to see how I'm doing, what the podcast is gonna bring. So man, this is only the beginning. Also, guys, don't forget to hit the notification button. Remember, now weekly I'm gonna be uploading, so I don't have a exact date, so it's gonna be random, but it's gonna be in the week. I highly promise you guys. So hit the notification button so you guys can never miss out. As well, share with your friends so you guys can talk about the podcast together. As well, your friends can share to their friends so this podcast can grow and grow. So hey, I wish you guys the best of everything, and I love every single one of you guys as well. Thank you for the support, and I cannot wait to be back and just give you a lot of great content. So cannot wait for the next episode. That's gonna be video podcast. So love you guys. Bye.